it's my TBR and I really want to read this and I'm going to put it on there. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then thank you for joining us. It is the wonderful time of the month, not that time of the month, the actual good time of the month, where we get to pick our TBR jar picks for the new month. And this month I'm very excited about because we are picking for October. So we are in the midst of spooky season, in the midst of fall. The reading has just been fun. The vibes have been high. I have been reading, I feel like, so much lately. I've really been enjoying reading so much lately. So lots of positivity going into this TBR video. And I'm so excited to see what's going to be on the forefront of our minds this next month and see what we're going to get reading and what we're up to. We have a lot of really fun new releases as well. And I'm just so excited. I really could just point 5 books and tell you I'm going to read them next month because I probably will. But I still really like doing these TBR jar videos and I really like to see what we get and see if we can knock some of these books off that I've had on here for a really long time. We'll see. I probably will just pick books that I just recently bought and I've been really excited about because there have been a lot lately. I don't know if you guys are aware, if you live under a rock or something, but Alchemized did just release yesterday and I am ecstatic to have this in my hand. I have been really looking forward to this release. It's probably not the most anticipated release for me, but one of them for sure. I am so excited. So if there's a way to get this on our TBR, we're going to find that way because I have to read this yesterday. I have to read this yesterday. I am so excited for these vibes in this book. I know I've been seeing a lot of trigger warnings about this book, so if you are interested in this book, please check your trigger warnings. I know it's not supposed to be like a romantic romance book. It's not supposed to be sweet. It's a dark fantasy romance book. Very heavy on the dark themes is what I've been hearing. So go into it with caution. I will be, but I am still very excited to get into this. If we can put her on, we will. She's gonna go up here, the top. I haven't added any new TBR prompts to my jar, and I'm hoping that's not going to be a regret of mine later. I hope that the prompts in here are still giving fall, are going to help me narrow down this. Also, I don't know, I don't remember if in the last video I had this, but no, I had this bookshelf already and I really wanted to switch up the TBR cart because it was just too messy and chaotic, and I feel like after I filmed my TBR videos, there were so many books I could see that I missed that I really wish I would have considered. Not that I can't go and just read them if it's not on my TBR, but you know what I mean. I wish I kind of had the options and I could see them clearer. So I thought this would work better as a TBR cart shelf thing because I can spin it. I can see every option. It's very easy, very accessible. And I also have a little bit more room on here because on my TBR cart it was overflowing, but this I actually have a lot of empty space and I will not use that as an excuse to go and buy more books. I will not do that. Anyway, so I put it on here and it's just a lot easier to see everything. So I'm excited to try this out for this video and see what we pick. And I want to stop talking because I've been thinking about this for the last week and how much I really would like to know what I'm going to be reading in the month of October. So let's commence. Oh, she's not, she's kind of empty. I need to fill this, but you know what? We're going to go for it. These are the prompts we need to get rid of some of the books off of here. I'm thinking fantasy fall. I'm thinking spooky thrillers. I'm thinking maybe a cute little fall romance. I don't know. Let's see. Pick a book that starts with S. Okay, I don't think I have any. I mean, we could do Serpent and the Wings of Night. It's the serpent, but I think we can get rid of the or the you know. Sounds Like Love by Ashley Poston, although that feels more like a summer book to me. Could do Stalking Jack the Reaper. See, the thing is both this one and Serpent and the Wings of Night have been on my TBR for so long, and it's at the point now where I need to give it one more chance, and if I don't read it, I might need to get unhauled because when am I going to? I don't even know. But the thing is I've really been wanting to read Serpent and the Wings of Night. I know it's old news, but I just really really want to still know what all the hype is about. I've never read Carissa Broadbent. I really want to. Should we just do it? I'm thinking Vampire Fall is something that we need. Yeah, Vampire October, Vampire Fall. Let's do it. Let's add this once again to our TBR. And I think that if we don't get to it this month, we need to unhaul it. And I think if I have that mindset, I think I'll do it. I really want to give this book a chance. I really, really do, because it seems right up my alley and I would really enjoy it. I think it's just the fear of starting another series. But those are the books I like the most, are the ones that I really get invested in and can go on this journey. So we're going to add The Servant that Wings the Night, the first book, to our TBR. I'm very excited about it. Okay, next. A rainy day read. Now, this could be a lot of things, but I think the only answer is going to be Alchemized. I feel like this gives rainy day vibes. The cover alone, I think, with this book just screams, if it's raining outside, sit in bed all day and read me. Those are the vibes of this book, in my opinion. And also, maybe this is just an excuse to put it on my TBR. Oh well, it's my TBR and I really want to read this and I'm going to put it on there, and I'm not going to miss out on everyone's experience. I think it's so fun that we get to read this all at the same time. And I know a lot of people have already started it and I'm way behind, so she's going on the TBR. That is our excuse. A rainy day read. And I really do hope it does rain soon so I can start this, and it is going to be my rainy day read. I'm not lying. Next one. We're cruising through this already. I feel like I'm rambling, but I'm not rambling as much. Let's see what's next on our TBR. A book that matches my shirt. Cute. I wore black today, so actually that's kind of perfect because that's also the vibe going into fall. So let's see. We could have used that for Alchemized too, but oh well. Let's see. Ooh. Is this giving? I feel like it's a little bit too bronze. The spine is definitely, but I really want to start City of Bones, but again, that's a whole nother world. I don't know if I'm just ready to start yet. See, this would be a perfect one for my outfit and my mood and fall. Again, it's ginormous, and we already have Alchemized on our on our list, and this is also just another gigantic book. But why does it seem like this would be so fun to read in October? We're going to hang on to her for a minute, and we're going to keep looking. I have quite a few here. We have Light Lark. A YA could be really fun. Shields of Sparrows and Immortal Consequences. We could do the next Zodiac book. I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. I've been taking my sweet time getting through this series. I'm still mad about the last book, so we're not going to talk about it. Do Recursion. Oh, that's a little bit light. If I wanted to, I could go this route to give it a little mixed vibe. Time of Your Life. I read The Conditions of Will and I really, really enjoyed it, and I'm kind of curious if this is going to be on the same kind of vibes or if it's its own thing completely. Could do this one. Could be fun. See, this one's giving fall, but I also feel like this would be a good breakup between the fantasy. I don't know. I wish you guys could tell me through the screen. I wish you guys could tell me which one to pick because I'm literally so torn. I have 2 fantasy books already. Alchemized being 1,000 pages. This one is huge, and that's kind of the only thing that's stopping me. And then plus this would break up that fantasy a little bit. It's not that deep. I can read whatever I want if the time comes, but also these TBRs mean so much to me. I'm gonna be brave. I'm going to be brave. I'm going to put Fairy Tale on my TBR right next to Alchemized. That is intimidating, but it feels right. I never said this, but I'm doing 5 books as per usual. I'm not gonna get crazy, especially now that we have some big books on our list. So we have 2 more, and I think we need to make them hopefully a little bit lighter reads, but we'll see. The jar will tell us what we need. Ooh, a horror/thriller thriller. That's a good one. I'm happy with that one because we do need a horror slash thriller on here. And I think, so I have a little, you can't even see it. I have a few down here. These are kind of the two I'm torn between. Local Woman Missing and We Used to Live Here. I think this one's a little bit more horror. This one's a little bit more thriller. Shelby Tebow is the first to go missing, then Meredith Dickey and her 6-year-old daughter Delilah vanished just blocks away from where Shelby was last seen, striking fear into their one peaceful community. After an elusive search that yields more questions than answers, the case eventually goes cold. Now, 11 years later, Delilah shockingly returns. Everyone wants to know what happened to her, but no one is prepared for what they'll find. And some people will stop at nothing to keep the truth buried. I feel like a lot of people have read this one, and I've seen really good things. And that does sound really good. And then we have this one, which I really want to read. As a young queer couple who flip houses, Charlie and Eve can't believe the killer deal they've gotten on an old property in the picturesque neighborhood. While Eve works on the house one day, there's a knock on the door. A man stands there with his family, claiming to have lived here before and asking whether it would be all right if he showed his kids around. People pleaser to a fault, Eve lets them in. As soon as the strangers enter their home, inexplicable things start to happen. The family's youngest child goes missing, and a ghostly presence materializes in the basement. Even weirder, the family can't seem to take the hint that their visit should be over, and when Charlie suddenly vanishes, Eve slowly loses her grip on reality. Something is terribly wrong with this house, with the visiting family, or is it Eve? This sounds crazy. I want to do this one. This one kind of sounds a little bit spooky as well. It sounds really fun. Actually, this sounds perfect for October. I might need to read this like soon. This sounds really fun. And Frida McFadden has a blurb. I love Frida McFadden. I am going through her backlog right now. I'm almost done. I have 2 books left and I'm obsessed. This sounds really fun. It sounds a little bit more spooky, which could be really fun for October. So I think we have to go with that one. I do want to read this eventually though, because it sounds really good. And just like that, we're at our last prompt. I'm really intimidated looking at our stack so far. This is probably the scariest TBR of the whole year, which is good because it's spooky season. I should be scared. I should be scared. Okay. Our next one. This is our last prompt. Please be good. This is perfect. Something cozy. Oops. There's not a more perfect prompt. We could go so many ways with this. We could go literary fiction. We can go romance. We could go okay, we're not doing fantasy. No more fantasy. This one would be really fun to read for something cozy. But I kind of have an idea to read this book a little bit later in the year. So I don't know if I want to go for that one. And it is kind of fantasy, isn't it? I kind of want to do a romance or something a little bit lighter. And something short, I'm also thinking. I feel like I have to do something like this because this is cozy and it's fun. I feel like this would just be the cutest little read for October. It's What the Hex by Jessica Clare. That cover is so cute as well. Enemies to Lovers has never been more enchanting than in this witchy romantic comedy. Do I need more? That sounds so fun. Such a cozy read. And I feel like this would be a fun palette cleanser between some of those fantasies and thrillers. And honestly, this just seems like the cherry on top. And also, if I don't read this in October, when would I read it? Probably next year. I'm not going to read this in Christmas time. We burned through that way too fast. There was no thought, just grabbing books. But here is our stack. That's a little scary. It's a little scary, but it's really fun. I'm actually really happy with this. I say that every time, but I really am excited, and I feel like these are just the perfect vibes for October, honestly. We have The Serpent and the Wings of Night, Alchemized, Fairy-Dale. Ooh, those are so scary. We Used to Live Here, and What the Hex. We got a cute little October witchy romance. We got a thriller horror, and we got 3 fantasy books. One about vampires, one about heartache, and then we got this fairy tale one, which I really don't know too much about, but the vibes seem immaculate. Gothic, fantasy, fairy tale, set in like 1950s, I believe. Really fun. Really happy about this. Let me know if you've read any of these, what's on your October TBR, If any of these books intrigue you, if you're as scared of my TBR as I am, please let me know, but also give me encouragement, because I really would like to end this year with at least finishing one of my monthly TBRs. It is yet to be done. I got really close last month. I think I only have 2 books left out of 5, more than 50%. But please let me know if you guys have read any of these and what I should start with, what you guys want to see me read. If you want me to vlog any of these, please let me know. But I'm very excited. I think it's going to be such a fun reading month. I love October. I love the spooky vibes, the movies, the atmosphere, the activities. It's going to be so much fun. I can't wait. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Follow me on other socials, and I will see you guys next time.